let's make and package at least 60 pieces of soft and fluffy jam donut for business. Here, in this guide, I will review top business tricks and secrets that enables the obtainment of high-quality donut products at a lesser cost. If this sounds so interesting to you, I will simply advise you hit the like button as we get started. Hello, it's Chinedu Vincent from salpesfoodblog.com. And we teach you how to make pastries, snacks, and lunch packs. Subscribe for more valuable food contents ahead. We're gonna start by adding 3 tablespoons of yeast to our 3000 grams of flour. This production is intended to give us not less than 60 pieces of donuts. Then our 2 tablespoons of baking powder goes in next. Baking powder in addition with yeast gives our donuts a desirable heavy mouthfeel. Also, 3 tablespoons of preservative was added. This is necessary because it is for business. 1½ cup of sugar goes in again. Over here is an egg yellow powder which was kindly dissolved with some white vinegar and liquid condensed milk flavor. White vinegar addition makes a whole lot of difference from the regular donuts you used to eat. In fact, it is the reason why this donut recipe is not harboring an egg. It provides soft, smooth and fluffy texture an egg harboring donut could have. And in business, it could mean higher quality with a less cost of production. But hey, I have a disclaimer here. Don't try this if it is not for business. This is because the white vinegar cannot surchange the protein that the egg could offer. Again, I'll be using 125 grams of margarine for this whole recipe. Yes, we recall that this is for business, and the higher margarine content can lead to oil soaking effect of donuts. And if your donut soaks, you will lose money. I ask how? Let's talk about that in the comment section. So now that all these ingredients is being directly incorporated into our dough, including water, it is time to mix and mix and mix. Please note that the complete ingredient list and recipes of this very production, including the accurate amount of water used, are all there in the description box waiting for you. Please endeavor to check it, okay? Please note that the dough is extremely sticky to the palm and could require a little bit of patience to completely finish the mixing process. And once you have successfully mixed your dough like this, I tell you, you are done. No other extraneous exercise like kneading is required. Now, check out the consistency of our dough. It is stretchy and not watering at all. If you must achieve this result, then you must respect our recipe. Cover completely and allow to proof for an interval of 1½ to 2 hours. Now let's make some other necessary preparations as we await for the rising of our dough. Now you will be needing a liter of refined vegetable oil for frying, alongside with a sieve, a cup of sugar, a piping nozzle, and 300 grams of jam. Now when it comes to jam, it comes in different brands and flavor. For the sake of this video, I'll be using a pineapple flavor because it is what I have at home. Actually, my best jam flavor is orange flavor. I'll also be using a dual rods, a frying pan, alongside with my packaging bags. But I told you this is for business, so I will package it at the end of the production while I supply it to my customers. Now that we've evacuated the oil from the pack, don't throw it out because we'll be preparing our piping bag with it. I discovered this improvised method of piping bag making the day I was disappointed by my piping bag, and ever since then I stopped buying from the market, and I wanna show you. So place the empty bag on the table and cut in such a way that it will give you a triangular shape. Yeah, just like this. Yeah, and I can pipe up to 200 pieces of donuts just with this. Now trim off the anglic edge in such a way that it corresponds with the size of your piping nozzle. Expand the trim edge with a finger in such a way that it enables you to insert your piping nozzle. Yeah, just like so, and please set it aside. Now, after 1.5 hours of proving, here is the cloudy proved dough we have. Wow, this is ridiculous. Now, you're gonna do something for me. Please like this video, or don't you think you are deriving value? Just be nice and show some love, please. Thank you. Now, scrape out the sticked portion into your bowl. Grease your pan and kneading surface with either oil or flour. Wait as we move into the next step, which is molding the dough into desired shape and size. Now, like I mentioned earlier, our mission is to obtain at least 60 donuts from this project. Now that our oil is already heating up, I would want to ask, how do you know the real size of the dough that will give you 60 pieces? Now, what I normally do as a beginner is to divide the whole dough into 4 equal parts and subdivide each quarter into 15 portions. And by so doing, the rightful size will naturally determine itself. So now that our heating oil is tested and proven to be hot enough, it's time to fry the real dough into a knot. I normally like making a ring hole into my dough before frying. I do not like frying my jam donut as a pillow donut as every other recipe may recommend. Reason being that pillow donut suffers low heat penetration on the inside. It can easily brown on the outside without being done on the inside, and of course you know the experience to your customers are usually horrible. But feel free to exploit it if you prefer it so. So my dear, don't be carried away with my stories, especially while frying. Always remember to flip both sides regularly until the entire crust is golden brown. And now it is, so I'm gonna pick them out of the oil as I fry the next batch. In summation, please permit me to inform you that I got 72 pieces of donut from this 3000 gram of flour. Now, when it comes to thermal processing or deep frying of your donuts in oil, here are a few tips you may want to know. Donut only requires a medium heat at constant temperature. For that reason, I will recommend a heat source whose temperature can be controlled. Frying your donuts at a high heat or increased heat source can lower the overall quality of your finished product. Number 2, donut is meant to be deep fried and not to pan fry. And for that reason, endeavor you have a sufficient amount of oil before embarking on donut making journey. Number 3, do not suffocate your donut in oil through overcrowding. And number 4, do not fry your donuts at a low temperature. For these 2 little reasons will cause your donuts to soak oil. So once all these processes are well satisfied and your donut is well fried, pick them up and then let's move into the next step. Now it's time for us to give the donut a treat. Start by perforating the donut with your dowel rod. Here, continue with this until all the fried donuts are completely perforated. scoop some portion of your jam into your prepared piping bag with chips. Insert your piping chips into the perforated portion of the donut and inject by gently squeezing the contents of your piping bag into the donut, just like so. Yeah, this is beautiful. So I'll repeat this exercise until all my donut is successfully piped. But wait, have you seen that this our made piping bag can do what the other ones we buy from the market can do? And I think this one can even do better. Once you're done with this exercise, the next step is to sugarcoat. Now, I normally love to jam my donut first before sugarcoating, and by this way I will avoid messing up my hands with sugar. Some procedure will recommend sugarcoating before jam injection, but to me it makes no difference. Guess who is eating this? I already have a customer waiting for this donut, so permit me to serve him. So after sugar coating, I allow these donuts to cool for about an hour to 2 hours before I package them. Please don't package your donut hot, otherwise condensation will take place. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you've not done so and like this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.